to another Football Manager episode, the last of the season. Sure you're wondering why it's come up like this. Now, the problem is when I've gone on to home and when I've been on home, the fixtures haven't actually come up, which isn't helpful. I didn't realise that was a thing. We are on the 13th of May, so the season is just about done now. We did have a bit of a mixed bag of results for the last 5 games that I promised you. So this was the first game against Millwall, 2-0, in which Tav crossed into Fletcher. I'm sorry about this. I'm sorry it's on so fast. The reason is it's been like this due to me watching another game that I just wanted to go quick. So Tav crosses the ball in, Fletcher gets there, header comfortable, tucks it away, no danger. We're only watching the goals, you know how we do, we always watch the goals. Now Abita slips it to Tav, Tav takes it on, back to Abita, Abita back to Tav, Tav pops it away, no danger. That was in the first 7 minutes of the game. We also missed a penalty in that game. Unfortunately, that was a Sombalonga miss. And right, so this isn't helpful, and I'm having to constantly go like this, but it's fine. Unfortunately, that was my problem. So we played against Millwall. We drew 1-1 with the boys at Bristol. So I'll just watch the goals. So Nemecha got ours and Augusto Fernandez got theirs. So this was ours. Narty, Whiteman, McNair lobs it over to Nemecha. Nemecha slots it away somehow from that impossible angle. Fantastic little player we've got in Nemecha. However, unfortunately, in fact, no, sorry, I did extend his loan. Otherwise, he'd have gone back to City. O'Hara pours it into his own net, unfortunately, there, which is a big shame, but unfortunately, what can you do, eh? Can I just... No, I can't, unfortunately. Click just there, and... Right, so Reading was our next game where we won 2-4, or 4-2. I'm having to go back and change this constantly, and it's already set to just watch goals, isn't it? So a good showing, really. We did go undefeated for the last 5 games, which isn't a bad thing at all. So Patrick Roberts in swinger, Fletcher gets there, came off a Reading defender. Their lad Loader running up that left wing. I don't know who he is, maybe we'll take a look at him. On to Swift, Swift with the first time volley, fantastic bit of craftsmanship from the lad there. So yeah, so Fletcher on the ball, makes a pacey run away and shoots. Obviously the goalkeeper saves. Sombalonga, not one to miss. You know how he is, he's always there to pop a goal away. Did end the season 31 goals. Narty over to Tav, Tav to Spence. Spence somehow fluking that goal in. That was definitely a cross, and I won't let Spence tell me anything otherwise. So Sombalonga steps up for a penalty, tucks that away. There's never a doubt when a Sombalonga is about. Cross in, Lucas scores. So that was the end of that. 4 goals for us, obviously 2 for them, and still, obviously, we finished comfortably at the top of the league. I know it's annoying for me to scroll down these constantly. The next game was Cardiff with a 3-3 draw, which is very interesting. Not what I expected. Come on. Yeah. Cardiff were 19th at the time. I was expecting a win over these, but unfortunately it didn't come. But you live and you learn, and obviously from now we will move on to the next season, which will be in the Premier League. So Abita from Whiteman, Abita across, Patrick Roberts tucks it away, who, as you all know, we are signing. So got a fantastic player in him. Did try to sign Smallbone, who once again is part of this. Passes to Abita, who's part of all this. Nemecha tucks that away comfortably. And then from here, Abita, Nemecha to Abita again. The B to be Robs, Smallbone Spence with the second goal in 2 games. He really has become a force, that young lad. Only 19 and will probably be our right back next season, because unfortunately we've got to get rid of Dyke still, because he can never actually take that English nationality. O'Hara, who I thought was our first choice goalkeeper, might have to look at that next season. Pack over to Glatzel, who tucks it away. O'Hara, absolutely fantastic at not getting to a ball there. He's a good player. I do really like O'Hara. I'm thinking, obviously, do I look at signing a better goalkeeper for the Premier League, or do we just stick with O'Hara and the O'Hara Piers and the other lad? I can't remember who he was. We signed him from West Brom, I think. And finally, the final game of the season. Obviously, these are all under 23 and under 18 games. So the final game was a 1-0 win against Sheff Wednesday. Obviously, it wasn't anything to shout home about, but as always, we do watch our goals. Tav was the goal scorer. That's all we want to watch. And Saville was sent off, and he now has a 3-game ban. Ben Whiteman was our star player. So it was just a case of a standard Nemetra across. Tav puts it away. I have been trying to make a few offers for players. Unfortunately, none of them have been accepted. Southampton have been really awkward about us signing Smallbone. I'm hoping if I get to the 18th, we should actually get a telling of how the season ended. Patrick Roberts injured Achilles tendonitis, just through wear and tear, out for 3 to 4 weeks. Now, I'm looking here. We've got some players I do think we need to get rid of. Sombalonga's not one of them. Fry's staying. Tav's staying. Wing, maybe someone we get rid of. Paddy McNair, definitely not. He signed a new contract. He's wanted by Norwich. Lucas Metcher, we've extended his loan contract until 2021, so he should star for us next season in the Premier League. Daniel Ayala is someone we potentially need to get rid of, and Anthony Dyke-Steele. He's a fringe player, so I don't think he's gonna be missed too much. So I am gonna have to put him up, and I'm also gonna have to put Daniel Ayala up, and this is gonna kill me because I really like Daniel Ayala. He might not enjoy being transfer listed. Right, did say the homegrown thing was the reason I quite liked Ayala. He's still got that homegrown situation. He doesn't see a benefit in taking the English nationality, but he has got homegrown, and that's actually what we need to look at, really. Although, have they got reports? No, reports don't show it, unfortunately. There are a few players I want to get rid of. Players like Hayden Coulson, who's not really starred at all this season. Jonathan Bond was the other player, by the way, the other goalkeeper. Stevenson will be staying because he can actually play that complete wing-back role, which is what we play. Matt Osborne's that's the young guy from our youth intake. Nathan Dale, maybe a loan deal. In fact, no, unfortunately he's going to have to be sold. He'd prefer to stay at Borough, but unfortunately, it's a cruel world. Ugly. I'm going to transfer list in, get some money for a free player. In fact, you know what? No, I like Ugly. I signed him for a reason. He's available for loan. I want to send him out. And MJ, obviously, he's set to leave on free. A couple of people want him anyway. Roman Borrell is out on loan. Also want to apologise for the terrible ending to the last episode. We are coming to the end of our time in this one. I will tell you in the next episode who won what, and hope you've enjoyed this episode once again, guys. So thank you for watching, and peace.